Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
Welcome your five-time Super Bowl champion, San Francisco 49ers!
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Cardinals come out, and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The number overall pick in 2019, the 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have it.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
49er, 1st down.
It's that.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Purdy. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
Mike, we...
Zappi now to throw on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
Get it! Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Go!
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hooker to throw. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 58-yard line.
To throw, Hooker. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is brought in. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Cardinals, first down.
Throwing is Hooker. That is intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. They're going to take possession. We are through one. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it second down. Rice in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Come on.
Throwing now on third and long. Exiting the pocket right. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw it. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
It's that.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Down back at the 16-yard line.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Christian McCaffrey. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll throw this one away. Incomplete. Receivers blanking it everywhere he looked. Going to bring up a fourth down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State, he goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's that. At the 26-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. First down throw for Zappi. Flushed to his left. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line.
And the Cardinals, first down.
First down, Zappi. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Now second down throw for Zappi. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up third.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's good.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Zappi. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Working out of the gun, Zappi. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The Cards offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own.
They bring a tight end in motion left. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And it's Travis Etienne. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the former Gator, Chim DK. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. The Titans get the victory. It took them a few weeks, but they win and improve to 1-2. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's last year's 8th overall pick, Michael Penix. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Falcons are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Gain of 24 yards. And the 49er first down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations. Tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
And not much there.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Hooker. That's the rookie 3rd-round pick, Jalen Noel. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. This one out quickly to Noel. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of 6. And the Cardinals first down.
Now, Zappi. And that one's incomplete. But a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Zappi now. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Zappi now on 2nd down. That's to the left side and caught by Noel. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Zappi from the gun on 3rd down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. He'll get this out wide, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And a 49er.
McCaffrey. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On 2nd down, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. 2nd down, Zappi. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick... To throw is Zappi. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 33, here's second down and 7. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Zappi now to throw on first down. Moving left. Now he takes off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The offense and Zappi ready to go for 2. They'll look to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. And they are well on their way to making it 2 straight victories after the Week 1 loss, as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
21. Out. Get set. 21. 18. Watch out.
Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. Up the sideline to the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. First down, Zappi, rolling right. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. It's second down. Zappi. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. That's on Paris Johnson, the tackle. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the shotgun, it's Zappi. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll send a tight end in motion right.
Watch out!
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Throwing is Purdy. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Outside! Up! Up!
They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Fourth down and goal.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep.
On first and 10, Zappi. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll work. Working out of the gun, Zappi. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll give it to Garendo. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
49er, first down.
One of the tight ends motions right. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.